So whenever you are making the or creating the resume, make sure you are maintaining everything which is required for the job perspective, and you are well maintaining all the details. So let's talk about the here. So here you can see this is one of my resume which I had created recently. So here you can see the name as well as your email and mobile number, and here you can mention your portfolio. So portfolio, first you can give the LinkedIn and GitHub. Here you can see if you have done some project. Career objectives here you can give, and make sure whatever the career objectives you are giving, it should not be like duplicated from others. So whatever you are giving, so nowadays we have a lot of option to regenerate whatever thought we are, whatever use very well known platform, let's say Chat GPT, where there you can give your skill set and your experience. So you can like basically give the basic details, and you can tell the Chat GPT to create the career objective out of it. So that will create career objective, and just go through once, and accordingly you can change and you can put it in your resume. Then you can mention education, and the skill summary mention this way, so it will be more clear, like language, which all language you want, like then framework, what all framework you have used in your basically teams and in your projects, and the tools which you have worked so far, and the soft skills whatever you have, right? Sure, sequence in the sequence which ever I'm showing here, make sure that sequence is will be the same, so that it will looks good. And this resume I have made, and this resume got selected in a like very well known company, let's say SAP Labs, then Oracle, Goldman Sachs, and all like many more companies I got a call from just by sharing this resume. So in experience here, you can give what all basically the team where you have worked on and which company you have worked on. So you can mention one by one. So first at the beginning, you give the recent company with the recent projects. So here you can mention, and next like whatever if you have the same company with the different projects, you can mention here, or in the different company you can mention here, right? Along with your role and the company name. And one more thing, what basically your role was. So here you can see here I have mentioned backend basically development, right? Here you can see, right? Here you can see backend developer. So this will basically will be the more clear to for the recruiter, right? So here you have added experience, and at the end, and honors and award. You can add the like honors and award if you have anything. This is the standard format. Make sure the resume should be one page and clear and crystal, whatever you are mentioning. It should not be like two page, three page. And you are like better you do not add on all the unnecessary details. Add only those details which is very useful in perspective of the company job post. So let me show you the ITS score of this resume which I have made recently. So here is the one website. Upload my resume. So here you can see I'm just uploading my resume, and then you will see how this ATS score is getting calculated. Okay, so here you can see the ATS score, it is showing 88%, which is as per my understanding, which is very good. Actually, and it is not just checking the content. It is here you can see ATS compliance, file type, file size, page count, word count, and phone number, email address, and LinkedIn profile. So everything, all the format basically it is checking in the resume. And as per those all standard which is defined by this portal, it is calculating the basically the score. So 88 score is very good in my point of view, and 88 is basically very good score if you are making any ATS friendly resume. So make sure you're creating the resume, and your ATS score of your resume is above 80%. And one more thing I would like to mention here, while making your resume, keep in mind whatever the job post you are applying for, according to that resume should be precisely basically maintained. So it should not be like there is a one common resume, and that resume you guys are using for all the like basically job post or application, right? That should not be the scenario. In that case, maybe there will be some other requirement in the job post, and you have given mentioned some different skill set and different basically wordings in your resume. In that way, basically see how this ATS score basically getting calculated. It is matching some word, whatever the word is there in your resume, and whatever the basically what is mentioned in the JD and job post. And there is few format which is given to the which is defined for the standard resume as well, right? So basically they will compare a lot of things, wordings, and the text and this case which is mentioned in the job post, and based on that it will create basically ATS score, right? And if it and that is not up to the mark whatever they are looking for, then definitely your application will not get shortlisted, and you will not get the call, right? So make a resume in that way maximum match with the JD. And I think as far as I know, there is a lot of like online portal where you can post your JD details as well as your resume, and both combined it will give you the match how much percentage that there is a match between the resume and the JD which has been posted. So if there is a maximum match, then you can use that resume for that JD. So getting the call, like the chance of getting the call, that is very high. That's all about in today's video. So if you guys have any questions, or if you want this template resume to make your resume, and even if you want to optimize your Naukri profile or LinkedIn profile in efficient way, just comment below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And if you are like, if you guys want to have a QA session with me, so that I can help you to make your resume more clear and crystal, and I can also help you to optimize your Naukri profile and the LinkedIn profile. So just comment in the below in the comment section, and may I will try to keep one session with you guys. There I will try to take few of you resume, and I will suggest some changes on that. And yeah, we'll discuss together. So thanks for watching my videos.